Okay, everybody, it's time for piano. Let's see here. There we go. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It is time for kids piano. I hope you like my dress. I'm feeling like a tiger today. So I thought it would be nice to wear that. It's getting chilly outside, so it's kind of nice to dress up in a sweater dress. So anyway, before we get started, let's do a couple things, okay? First thing, if you could like this video and share this video, that would be so helpful for me, okay? It helps me reach more people out there that are looking for a piano teacher. The next thing is, of course, if you want to subscribe on YouTube, that will help me also, right? So I'm starting to post a lot more on YouTube. I've done some polls and some different things. So if you want to see the action going on there, go ahead and subscribe. That way you can keep up with the lessons on there. The third thing is join the private Facebook group, right? So we have our group called Encore Music Makers, and that's where you get feedback from me, communication from me on a regular basis, and just a really overall supportive piano learning community, which is really nice to be a part of. I'd love to have you there. And the last thing, of course, is Patreon, right? So I love Patreon. Patreon is just such a lovely community that we've been creating over there, where people have decided to support me financially on a regular basis. So I've got different tiers that you can join, from $3 a month all the way up to $90 a month. And I have people in my $90 tier get private lessons from me every other week. So if you want to have that one-on-one interaction with me, that's the best way to get it, okay? But see what works for your budget. I'd love to have you there. All right. All right, let's see who's listening. Oh, hello, Hannah and Sebastian. Yes. All right. Some of my students are already watching, so that's a good thing. Now, kids, if you're watching, it's time to pull out your lesson book, okay? Oh, yes, I know, Sebastian. We already have our lesson coming up next week, so that'll be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and open our lesson book. We're going to turn to page 45, and we're going to go over the rainbow, right? That's such a great song. Let's see. The rainbow. Yes, here it is. So open your books, and let's go ahead and play our song, okay? So quick reminder, the rainbow has those fermatas in it, right? It's sort of going to be having those sloping slurs, right? With our phrasing nice and smooth across the song. It's a piano song, right? We also have a tempo change from andante, walking tempo, slowing it down to super snail slow adagio, okay? So we really have to make that happen in this song, okay? We're in our middle C position. It's going to sound really wonderful, okay? Let's switch to piano view and we'll get started. Okay, so here we are. You see my tiger dress. All right, so let's see here. We're in our middle C position. I've got both my thumbs on middle C. I fanned out the rest of my fingers. I see Petunia's joined us over here. And we're going to begin with that finger 2 in the right hand on D, and this is an incomplete measure, so make sure that you're aware of that count off, okay? Let's see how it sounds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, play. Wonderful. Wow. Are you feeling really confident about that song? I think you really should feel confident because it's such a beautiful song. You've got all of those elements of musicality coming together in this song, and it is just like whoosh, exploding like a beautiful rainbow across the sky after a storm, right? Isn't it amazing how that works out? Yes, so bravo to you. I'm super proud of you guys. I think we should do a 1 second party. What do you say? I like 1 second parties. They're just so much fun, okay? Let's do it. Ready? 1 second party, 1 second party. All right. Rainbow across the sky. Very good. So let us see what else we had assigned last week. Oh, yes. Do you remember on page 46? We had good morning to you, right? Yes. So good morning to you. Super fun middle C position song again. This one also has some sloping slurs in those phrases, okay? And a couple fermatas as well, okay? Now, the cool thing about this song is that it's actually supposed to be fast. It says allegro, so we're thinking like cheetah fast, everybody, okay? So as we get into position and getting ready to play this song, make sure that you are fully comfortable with all of those notes, okay? Let's get started. All right, here we go. All right, so middle C position. You're gonna have to listen extra carefully for that count off, okay? All right, it begins with that left hand finger 4 on G. And when the right hand comes in, it will be the 4 and 5 together on F and G, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. Wow, that was fast. How did you do? Was it too fast or was it okay? It was okay? Okay, that's a really good thing. I'm seeing these comments like, yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. So that's a good thing, right? I love seeing the reactions that you guys put in the comments while we're doing lesson. It makes me feel energized because, you know, it's so nice when you have that feeling of accomplishment, isn't it? It's fantastic. All right, so good morning to you is finished. You are done with that one too. So bravo. We should do a cheer. Let me see. Let's do let's see here. Let's do the turkey cheer. We haven't done that one. Yes. Okay, so the turkey cheer is you basically just say gobble, gobble, gobble like 5 times, and you put your hands behind your head like you're that turkey, right? You ready? Let's do it. Turkey cheer! Gobble, 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 gobble. No, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Of course, we have to do something silly. Great work on that one too. All right, so let's get some new music. All right. So if you look on page 47, I think you're going to be really excited because we have the song Happy Birthday to You, okay? Yes, happy birthday to you. This is a great song, okay? Now, I'm seeing here in the comments, Sebastian, you want to do good morning to you one more week? That's fine. You can always keep it, okay? But I think you're going to be really excited because happy birthday to you is very much related to good morning to you, okay? So with happy birthday to you, the only difference is that we've got 2 notes at the beginning instead of 1 note. And let's talk about those notes. They're a little bit different, okay? We typically have the quarter note to begin, right? On good morning, the good is a quarter note, right? But when we're doing happy birthday, the word happy has 2 syllables, right? Good only has 1 syllable. Happy has 2. So we're going to be learning about the 8th notes today, okay? So remember that. quarter note in good of good morning, and happy has 2 syllables, okay? So basically you're taking a quarter note and you're splitting it in half, okay, into these little eighth notes. But the thing is you have to play them in the same amount of time as you would one quarter note. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit, okay? When we've got eighth notes, we have this rhythm, right? I have my jingle bells here because we're getting close to Christmas and I want to be able to explain this a little bit better. All right, let's see here. Are we getting frozen? Looks like we're getting frozen. That's not good. Okay, there we go. Is everybody there? Comment that you're still there, okay? Just so make sure we get this. Okay, so with jingle bells, this here is going to help demonstrate the difference between a quarter note and a group of 2 eighth notes, okay? At the top of 47, there's a line, a rhythmic line of 3/4 time, okay? And I see a group of 3 quarter notes, and then I see a group of 6 eighth notes, okay? Okay, so let's see if we can rhythmically tap, clap, or jingle that out, okay? I'm gonna count off in 3/4 time and we're gonna do this. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, ready, and clap. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Did you hear the difference? It's like those eighth notes were twice as fast, right? Let's do it again. Let's do that rhythm again. You ready? Get your clappers or your tappers ready. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Quarter, quarter, quarter. Eighth note, eighth note, eighth note. Yes, did you hear the difference? It's totally different, right? Yes, so just be aware of that as we're doing it, okay? So, 2 eighth notes you're going to do at the same time in the same amount of time as 1 quarter note, okay? So looking here at the music, I think you're going to be really happy because happy birthday to you are the exact same notes as good morning to you, okay? So I'm going to switch to piano view and let's see if we can play it through together very slowly, just with that additional note for the word happy, okay? Let's try it. Okie dokes. Okay, good, everybody's there. Yes, I know it's kind of weird whenever we get these like frozen times. And of course it like freezes me when I'm in like a really funny face. All right, so looking at happy birthday to you again, we're in that middle C position, our butterfly position. We're beginning with that finger for left hand, just like in the song before it. But instead of just a quarter note this time, we're gonna do 2 eighth notes, okay? I'm gonna count off very slowly, and then we're gonna play through happy birthday to you. Again, if you're still working on good morning to you, just remember good morning to you while we play happy birthday to you, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, play. Happy birthday to you. Second. Happy birthday to you. With a third. Happy G-E-C-B-A. And there's our fermata. Now the happy is going to be in the right hand now. Do you see how we did that? It's a little different, right? Just with those additional eighth note groups, right? And those are 2 eighth notes together, okay? 2 eighth notes together. We also, so this is what it looks like, right? You see that in your music. It can be written like this or like this, right? Depending on which hand is playing it, right? And where it's located on the staff. We can also have single eighth notes, okay? And this is what it looks like. It has like a little bitty flag on the back, right? Right? We haven't seen these in our music yet, but we will, okay? So it's coming up very soon. For right now, we're still working on these guys, all right? Now, let's see if we can play through that again. Happy birthday to you. If you need some time to take your pencil and circle those groups of eighth notes, that would be very helpful, okay? I usually have my pencil here. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I think my kid stole my pencil. That's okay. I'll circle it later. But if you have your pencil, you can go ahead and circle it, okay? Let's switch to piano wheel. And let's play through Happy Birthday to You again, okay? I'm going to get into my middle C position. I have my finger 4 left hand on my G, okay? We're going to be playing it twice because the word happy has 2 syllables, okay? Let's give this another try. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, ready, play. G, G, A, G, C, B, second. G, G, A, G, B, C, third. G, 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 E, C, B, A, and a fermata. Excellent work. Yes, that was lovely, okay? Have some fun playing that one, okay? I know it's going to be great because you are basically setting yourself up to be able to play Happy Birthday for any of your friends or family, huh? That's really cool, okay? So look on the calendar. See when is the first birthday coming up in your family or in your friend group, and you can play the song for them on the piano. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yes, it's so great and it's so much fun. All right, so that's Happy Birthday to You. That's the first song that we're going to get for this week. Again, if you want to keep Good Morning to You, you can, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Let's turn the page. All right? Yes. Here. That's better. So on page 48, we have our second song. So this one is really, really funny, okay? We've got Yankee Doodle, okay? Yankee Doodle is sort of like this old-timey American folk song, I guess you could say. But it's kind of like a parody in a way. It's kind of a silly song, okay? So for those students that I have that are not American, you may have never heard this before. But that's okay, all right? It's a cute little tune, so you can learn it, all right? Now, at the very top of page 48, we have a blue box, right? It looks like we're learning a new time signature today, too, all right? Our time signature is 2-4, okay? We haven't ever had 2-4 time before. We've had 4-4 time and we've had 3-4 time, but this is the first time we've had 2-4 time, okay? So what this means, of course, if you can remember, the top number's telling us how many beats we're going to get, right? So instead of counting to 4, we're only going to count to 2. That's not so bad, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right? And since we have a 4 on the bottom, we're still going to give the quarter note our beat. Okay? So when you see your quarter notes, you know that there's going to be 2 quarter notes per measure. Okay? Now, this is where it gets interesting. We learned new notes today, right? We learned the 8th notes. Now, how many 8th notes do you think would fit in one measure of 2-4 time? Let's think about this. A little bit of musical math, okay? If 2 8th notes equal 1 quarter note, how many 8th notes in one measure? If you know the answer, type it in the comment box, okay? All right. If you wrote down 4 8th notes, you would be correct, all right? So it would be 4 of these in one measure. Now, if we look at our music for Yankee Doodle, the answer's in the first measure, right? Look at that. That's so funny. It's right there. So this is another one where we are going to be in middle C position, okay? It's actually a really fun song. It's very short, no repeats. And it starts with the melody in the right hand, okay? So let's see if we can play this one. Awesome. Good job, Sebastian. Good job, Hannah. You guys are smart. All right, let's switch to piano view and let's go ahead and get started on Yankee Doodle. Here we go. All right. Thumbs on middle C. We've fanned out the rest of our fingers. This one begins with the right hand. Finger 1 on middle C. I'm going to count off, and let's see if we can play this one together, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. C, C, D, E, C, E, D. C, C, D, E, C. Left hand. B, G, C, C, D, E, F, E, D, C. Left hand. B, G, A, B, C, C. That was very funny. It was a tricky song though. I think when I did my count off, I think I did it too fast. That's okay though. Like, you'll forgive me, right? Let's see if we can try it again. Maybe not so fast this time. What do you say? Okay, we'll do it a little slower. Yes, that was Miss Izzy's fault. I just like went off on a roll there. I didn't even realize it was super fast. So let's count off again. Let's see if we can keep up with this one, okay? I will say my note names again, okay? Pay close attention. All right, 1, 2, ready, play. C, C, D, E, C, E, D. C, C, D, E, C. Left hand. B, G, C, C, D, E, F, E, D, C. Left hand. B, G, A, B, C, C. All right. Oh my goodness, that was still a little bit fast. All right, all right, all right. Yes, I see Sebastian. Sebastian's like, that's too fast. It's still a little fast, isn't it? Well, let me tell you something. The reason why it feels so fast, do you know why it feels so fast? It's because we're in 2/4 time, right? Yeah, so only 2 beats in the measure, right? It's like, woof, putting us on the spot. And then, we're not even playing that many quarter notes. We're playing a bunch of eighth notes. So that's like twice as fast as what we would normally feel like we're playing, right? Yeah, so I'm not necessarily doing this on purpose, am I? Yes. I'm doing it like that because I'm showing you the difference between quarter notes and eighth notes, right? It makes total sense now, right? But now you understand it's quicker than what you would normally feel, right? There's a reason for that. You're all like, oh my gosh, that's enough. No more fast play. Well, that's okay. You got to understand that it's going to be a quick little song, okay? I think we should play Yankee Doodle maybe 2 more times, okay? Just to feel comfortable with it, okay? It does say allegro moderato. So, it's somewhere between cheetah speed and bunny speed. So maybe like horse speed, okay? Yes. Let's switch to piano view and we'll play it 2 more times, okay? You can do this. All right, some of you got the notes. That's good. All right. I love to see that in the comments. I love to see it when you make some really good progress on your stuff. Okay, so I'm in middle C position again, everybody, all right? This time as I play it, I will not be saying note names, and I will not be saying finger numbers, okay? So this is all going to rely on you reading your music and listening critically to your notes, okay? Let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, play. Ooh, so how did you do on that time? Was that better? Was that a little bit easier? That's a good thing. The more you practice, the better you get, right? Yes, it means something. It's not just like a little thing that I say all the time, but it means something. Let's try it again. All right. We're in position again. Are you in position? All right, let's see how it goes. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. eighth notes are fast notes, right? They're supposed to be fast. So if it felt like it was like, whoa, put the brakes on, Miss Izzy, that's on purpose, right? It has to feel different than quarter notes. Because if it felt the same, then it's like, well, am I just going to play slow forever? Not really. You're going to play fast too. Okay? All right. You've done such a great job learning these songs. I'm so proud of you. Now, you can close your lesson book, okay? Because those are going to be the 2 songs plus Good Morning to You, if you want to keep it, that you're going to practice for this week, okay? Now, you do have some theory, okay? Pull out your theory book. All right, so with this one, we are going to turn to page 33. Let's see here. There it is. Page 33 and 34. Okay, so let's look at this. 33 is there. Okay, and this is all about eighth notes, all right? So make sure that you do a very diligent job figuring out this page, okay? It's important because eighth notes are quicker than quarter notes, okay? And then on page 34, you have a whole page about 2/4 time, right? So look at that time signature, right? And there's even a little song here, okay? This one here is called Kookaburra, and it's really cute, okay? Now, after you do the actual theory assignment, adding your bar lines, playing it, accent signs, the whole thing, you can play this at the piano, right? So if you feel like doing a little bonus practice, go ahead and practice Kookaburra too, okay? It's really fun. All right, so those are your 2 theory pages, 33 and 34. All right, now, yes. Okay, quick reminder. Next Friday is our final lesson before the Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States, okay? So we will have the last week of November free. There will be no lessons that week, okay? But don't worry, because the next week following, the first week of December, we're going to start our Christmas and holiday mini-series lessons, okay? We will tune in for a mini lesson, about 15 to 20 minutes, to learn a holiday song, okay? I already have them chosen. Don't worry, the music will be available either for download in the private group or through MuseScore, okay, which is where you can get free sheet music, okay? I'll provide the link for those. And we will learn 3 different holiday or Christmas carol songs, okay? They're going to be really fun, all right? I will also be having the information for our, I keep freezing. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully that works better. I will also be sending information tomorrow about our winter recital, okay? This is a virtual recital. If you want to participate in that recital, there will be a registration page, like a form to fill out, video instructions, as well as a small recital fee to participate, okay? I have to cap it, okay? I can only have 25 participants, so if you want to do it, when that form goes out, make sure you get your registration in, okay? If for some reason you cannot participate, of course you will receive a refund on the recital fee, and that spot will open up to the next person that wants to participate, okay? There will be some deadlines and some guidelines for video submission, okay? But I'll lay it all out and send it out to you tomorrow, okay? Excellent. All right, quick note, Patreon, right? I had a new patron sign up, I think, last night, and they were so nice. They were from Canada, and they're doing the adults and teens class, and they just chose a tier that worked for them, right? And it's so lovely to have this growing community that we've got on Patreon. So if you haven't joined, it's a nice time to join, because we're going to be having a nice cozy chat for Thanksgiving in a couple weeks. I'd love to have you guys for that. And yeah, it'll be really fun. So consider joining. I would love to have you, okay? Patreon.com/IzzyGia. All right, so we got to end with our music quote, right? Yes. Okay, so music quote time. Here we go. Okay, so today's quote comes from the American media icon and host of Jeopardy, the trivia game show, Alex Trebek. He recently passed away this week, which is why I have his quote. But this is what he has to say. I don't spend any time whatsoever thinking about what might have been. That's really, really good, right? So he's basically saying, don't worry, right? Don't worry about the things that you could have done or should have done or would have done, right? It's more like, go ahead and do what you plan to do and be happy with your decision, right? The choices that you're making to practice piano and to improve at something that's kind of fun is a choice, right? Be comfortable with that choice. Be happy with that choice because it shows that you can stick with something even if it's hard, right? It's fantastic and I'm so proud of you. Great job, everybody. Thanks so much for listening. I had a lot of fun today for piano. I love doing this every single week. It's so much fun. All right. Well, I will see you in the private group. I'll see you all next week. And yeah, see you later. Bye.